Hello, Mr. Poole back to talk to you about Texas Standard 4.4D, 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication using the box method or distributive property. My equation today is 74 times 35. The first thing you have to do is draw a box that has 4 squares that you can write in. Make sure you make it big enough so you can write in the middle of them. The next thing you do is you look at the first number, and it's 74. You write that number in expanded form, either across vertically down the side or horizontally across the top. I like to start horizontally across the top, so you write it 70 plus 4 like that, and I like to put the plus right in the middle. That way there's enough space to write on both sides. Then you take the other number, 35, and you write it in expanded form, 30 plus 5 down the side. And then what I do is I put my finger in the middle and I move my fingers to each side to hit a number. And then I know what number I multiply. So my fingers hit 70 and 30. So that's what I'm going to multiply in this first box. What I do is I use this little rule of covering up the zeros, multiplying the first number. 7 times 3 is 21, and then put the 2 zeros on the end. It works 100% of the time, so I use that method for multiplying numbers times 0. Then the next box, you hit 4 and 30, so it's 30 times 4. Again, cover up the 0. You have 3 times 4 is 12. Put the 0 on the end. You have 120. This box, 70 times 5. So you have 70 times 5. Again, cover up the 0. 7 times 5 is 35. Put the 0 on the end. You get your 350. And the last box is easy because it's your multiplication facts. 5 times 4, which is 20. Now, the hardest part is done. One common mistake that students do is when they multiply this one, they get the 21, and a lot of times they just put 1 0 there. Make sure you put both zeros. So that's a common mistake. When you get to this point now, all you do is add up these numbers that you came up with. So now you simply just add them up. I like to write them in greatest to least. Okay, you don't have to do this, but I think it's a good idea. It just kind of keeps the numbers organized. Another common mistake that students make is they shift these place values, they shift them over here and they line them up by the thousands place, but that's really not correct because there is no thousands place in these other 3 numbers. So when they line them up like that, they add them and they end up getting them wrong. So you always should line them up by the ones place, and then your tens place, your hundreds place, your thousands place will all line up. Okay, so when you add these up, you get 0, you get 9, you get 5, you get 2. Don't forget your comma. Make sure you put that in. So your answer should be 2,590. So that is your answer. And what I always like to do is I always like to check it on the calculator just to make sure I didn't make a silly mistake. So the answer that we came up with is 2,590. So now I'm going to multiply 74 times 35, and I get the same answer, 2,590. I hope this helps you out in your multiplication, and always, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you back next time. Have a good day.